All right, we got a quick crypto market update. Not a whole lot of news to talk about. We'll mainly talk about the price action. So we got Bitcoin had a nice dump the other day. It was like 10%, boom, little flash crash. And I think that was a Sunday night. I remember watching it. I was like, what is happening here? Because it was down 0.5%, 1%, 3%, 4%, 7%. I was like, whoa, just waterfall down. So shorts or longs, someone got liquidated. And that's the world of crypto we live in here. So we're just chopping away sideways. We haven't gone anywhere since we hit 45,000, which is nice. We need to digest these gains. I just did a stock market update and I talked about the semiconductor ETF where we had this parabolic move and we just kind of chopped sideways, a correction through time, not necessarily in price. We didn't have to have some big drop in price to get momentum to go back up. We just chopped along sideways, and then that was allowing us to build enough energy to move up again. So that's what I'd like to see here with Bitcoin. Again, the stock market update talks a lot about the macro. Interest rates falling like a rock. Dollar falling like a rock. These are bullish things for Bitcoin, for crypto, for gold, for banks, for REITs, anything interest rate sensitive. This is good for risk assets. So, me, I'm not doing anything crazy. I did rotate some money into ETH on the dip. Boy, these charts look just identical. So, not a whole lot to update here. I will be allocating more funds towards crypto just because I don't see a ton of opportunities in the stock market. I like the semis, I like Tesla, but I need a little bit of a dip there, and I think crypto's got a long way to go. If we're in the bull market that it looks like we could be in, we got a long way to go. This is just Ethereum. We got a long way to go back up. So, other than that, not a whole lot to talk about. Very similar to the stock market update. Don't FOMO in. Pick your spots. Sunday night was a good night to accumulate a little bit. But really, not a whole lot to say here. There is some news today. I need to do more research on it. There was a hack in Ledger, which is a hard wallet. I personally have not been using Ledger for a while. I've just been holding my stuff on Coinbase because I've been trading things around so much. And famous last words, I feel pretty confident with Coinbase. I pay for Coinbase One, so I have $1 million of protection. I don't know what that means, but if funds were stolen or lost over $1 million or under $1 million, I'm protected. I don't know. I hope to never need to find out if that's true or not. But again, in crypto land, there's a lot of weird stuff. Don't do anything dumb. Don't answer to any DMs of a lady in a bikini talking about Bitcoin. Some celebrity says, hey, I'll give you 10 Bitcoin. You just got to send me one. Come on now. So I really don't have too much to say here. Also today, Gary Gensler came out and said he didn't say anything about approving the Bitcoin ETF. He seems a little salty. I've heard him on a couple interviews. He loves talking about bonds, but anytime you ask him about the lawsuits that he's losing in the courts when it comes to crypto, he gets pretty defensive. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's some shenanigans around the ETF. That would not surprise me at all. If the ETF gets denied, it would be disappointing, and I would have to adjust my portfolio accordingly. If we get that news, you're going to see crypto fall like a rock. But wait and see. I don't know. Again, crypto's a small percentage of my overall allocation towards assets. It's very risky, so know your risk. The higher the price, the higher the risk. So if you bought ETH here, it's a lot more risky than buying it when it was 1,500, 900. Crazy to think those prices. I remember this too. I was on a golf trip and I said, oh, I'll wait till I get back from the trip. Boom. It already doubled. So that's really all I got. Short update here. Again, just be responsible. And don't do leverage. Don't oversize. Have a position that you can go to sleep at night and be okay. You're not sitting there waking up like, oh my gosh, what's the price? That's when you know your position's too big. But we'll have more to come here. Huge week for the markets. Not so much crypto, but the news that came out in the macro this week is a great sign for crypto. And it gives me much more confidence to be allocating more on the dips. Buy red candles, don't buy green candles. Avoid FOMO, no leverage. That's all I got for you today. Peace out, everybody.